Hello, my lovely viewers, and welcome. I am Kira, a romantic ace, and tonight we are streaming chapter 15 of the Royal Romance Book 3 with this fancy new interface that confused me so much that I actually hit play on the chapter before I actually wanted to start the chapter, which is why you see the new key and, an hour and 50 minutes in the top of the screen. But I promise I didn't go past the title page. If you haven't joined me before, welcome! I drink and I cuss. If you want to play the drinking game along with me, the rules are right here underneath the player over on twitch.tv/aromanticace for those of you watching the VOD. I myself have some 7-Up, of which I'll be partaking this evening, which is not to be construed as an endorsement, nor is what I'm about to say, which is that I've just taken Sudafed, which at the end of the day is pretty much the same thing. So, I'm fighting off a tiny bit of a cold, and I am determined not to let it be a big cold. Also, if you haven't joined me before, the story so far, excuse me. So we are playing as Kira, a New York City waitress who was trafficked to the Western European country of Cordonia after we served the informal bachelor party of then Crown Prince Shamar of Cordonia. You know, we thought he was cute, he thought we were cute, we kidnapped him and took him to the Statue of Liberty because it was the one thing he wanted to do for his bachelor party, and he has horrible friends. So, then after that, it naturally followed that we would just drop our entire life on an hour's notice and fly off to Cordonia to pursue his hand in marriage, because you see, the way that this worked was he was having a bachelor party while having not much of an idea of whom he was going to marry, because the way that the Cordonian monarchs choose their co-regent is over the course of a few months, a single social season. And they have to get married before they can ascend the throne, or at least be engaged, as we later learned. So we, survived all the typical trappings you would expect of a contemporary royal romance, or even a not contemporary royal romance. So you had, the masquerade balls, and the, fancy tea parties, and the fox hunting, and the, sexual assault. So that was fun. One of his friends just walked into our room while we were half naked and started trying to kiss us. And that came back to bite us at the end of book 1, where someone released photos of this illicit encounter and therefore knocked us out of contention for Shamar's hand. So Shamar became king and also engaged to someone else. We spent book 2 basically trying to clear our name and get him back. He was totally ready to install us, and so was his, or at least so she said, was his betrothed, as his, side chick, his Madame de Pompadour, and that wasn't cool. But we did finally track down the guy. Turned out he'd been played just as hard as we had. The architect behind this whole scheme was in fact the King Father Constantine, who for some reason thought that this American waitress from New York City might not be fit to govern a country, in particular his country. I can't imagine why that might be. Why would he come to this, completely ludicrous conclusion? But we sorted it all out at the end of book 2. Everything was fine. We were finally engaged to our prince. Everything was going great. And I wish I was kidding. Ninjas jumped out of the wall and started trying to kill us. Drake took a bullet for us. I regret to inform my lovely viewers that he is, in fact, still alive. And so book 3 has been spent trying to find out who is puppeteering these assassins, these dastardly assassins who have, shot and stabbed our friends, burned down an apple orchard, which legitimately damaged the Cordonian economy. And if that's not an act of terrorism, I don't know what is. But here is what is not: flooding an art gallery without damaging any of the art. Right now, we appear to have come to the conclusion that the masterminds behind the whole thing are Justin, our former press secretary, and Olivia's long estranged aunt, Lucretia, who was a little too obviously evil for my taste, but there you go. So, right now we are at our duchy, our very own duchy, and Hannah invited her parents, which seemed like, maybe a good idea. They accepted the invitation, so it was like, all right, cool. Maybe they're getting cool with her being a more independent person. But oh no, 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 no! Hannah's mother has shown up and decided that she is taking Hannah home. And when Hannah said no at the end of the last chapter, she said that they're going to take all her stuff and cut her off and disown her. So if there was ever a smidgen of doubt in your mind that Hannah is coming out of an abusive situation, that should just clinch it for you because, oh my god, I don't think we can make it any more obvious. Oh dear. Books completed 72. Well, I mean, you're having a good time. That's what counts. Speaking of having a good time, we are finally, now that I'm finished rambling, going to start chapter 15. So, the little stinger for chapter 15 says, I better make sure my media isn't stupid high. Sorry. Okay. All right. Stinger for chapter 15 says, it is time for your duchy's lantern festival. But will Lorelei's plan to force Hannah home succeed? Let's find out! Oh, and because I stopped and restarted, it's gonna mess with the music. Alright, fine. Whatever. Now, speaking of which, I need to tool some settings. Hang on. Do 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 do. What am I doing? Alright, that should be fine. And get this back. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That's gonna slow things down. Okay. Alright. So, chapter 15 is called Light the Night. Members of Lorelei's staff carry trunks of luggage across your duchy's bridge. Hannah's luggage. Lorelei, just slow down. There must be a way to work this out. If Hannah wants to remain a recognized member of the Lee family, she'll return home at once. Hannah's a goddamn adult, Lorelei. I told you I cuss. Yeah, I am thinking less with that, actually. Less with the abusively hauling her off because she is being quote unquote disobedient. That's a you problem. But Thuvia is my home. Whoa, okay, alright. She's planting her flag. Alright, cool. This duchy is not your home, child. Your home is in Shanghai. Is it? Because I thought you were Cordonian, Lorelei. I thought that's like the whole reason that Hannah was even here. So, what the actual hell? Lady Kira has graciously offered me a place here. Yes, that's right, I have. I'm pretty sure I did at some point. Do you know who else has been offered a place here? Her staff. That is no arrangement for someone of your station. What? But you're literally saying she doesn't get a station anymore if she doesn't do what you want, so what? What? Oh my god. Oh dear. Alright, so, as Duchess of Thuvia, we can say, I ask that we talk this over and come to an understanding. The diplomatic solution. I can replace any clothes you take from Hannah, which is probably true. Or, Mara, I command you to seize her. Oh dear. So we've got diplomatic solution, kind of passive-aggressive answer, or aggressive negotiations. Wow. Alright. I know we've established before that basically my point in all of this is to try to teach Kira to be a good person. Because everyone in Cordonia, with exception to Shamar and Hannah, is complete and utter shit, as evidenced by Lorelai, who, yeah, she lives in Shanghai. Again, I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be Cordonian by birth, so, much as I would love to command Mara to seize her, I am going to choose the diplomatic solution. I ask that we talk this over and come to an understanding. We've waited too long on the hope that our words could produce the results we desire. Honestly, he looked really disappointed as Lorelai was starting off with her, Hannah, you're coming home this instant. So I like to think that maybe Shanghai is kind of not 100% on board with this. And is just okay, well, Lorelai has a point, and, we have a reputation, but also, my daughter's pretty much said what she's gonna say, and, she's still my daughter. What the actual fuck? Okay, whatever. Now that time has passed, and action is required. Yeah, action of y'all going to therapy and figuring out your own shit instead of projecting it on your daughter. Okay, okay. Trust me, I'm protecting Hannah, and I'm doing so the best way I can. What? Is Hannah secretly an android? Or a vampire? Or, a clone or something? What are you protecting her from? What? Seriously, what? You were, so eager to marry her off, so it's not like you want her close by all the time unless you assume that her husband is going to move in with you, which would be an unconventional arrangement. I admit that it could happen, but I don't really expect that. So, what is your end game? Apart from just control your daughter because you can. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Hannah's a grown woman. She can take care of herself. I've seen it. You don't know her as I do. Hannah is a sweet, delicate flower, the kind that requires careful tending to make it bloom to its best advantage. Oh my god, does she have tuberculosis? Is that what this is? Does she have consumption? Is she going to die soon? Careful tending. Fuck you, Lorelai. I'm about to petition to bring back Lucretia. Left here with the weeds, she'd wither. Okay, and fuck right off. Forever. Lorelai, we can say, cutting off Hannah won't bring her back to you, which is a goddamn fact. I'm not sure it's prudent to point that out, but we'll see. I'm proud of my resilience, or who are you calling a weed? Again, let's not be so reactionary. Who are you calling a weed is a little too inflammatory for what we're trying to achieve. I'm proud of my resilience is good, but is kind of taking her bait in trying to deflect attention from what she's doing with Hannah onto an insult of our character, because that's what she wants. That's what Lorelai wants. She knows she's wrong, so she's going to try to make it seem like she's attacking us instead of what she's really doing, which is attacking her daughter. So, cutting off Hannah won't bring her back to you. I know Hannah. Do you, though? If you think taking her clothes is the best way to get through to her, then maybe not as well as you should. There's no need to escalate things further. We've said all we came to say. Yeah, he wants the hell out of here. He wanted no part of this to start with. He doesn't want any part of this to end with. Let's just go. One of Lorelai's attendants passes with an open trunk of clothes. Because they couldn't close the trunk, I guess. Hannah's eyes lock onto an embroidered black dress laid across the top. Uh-oh. That one too? You know what that dress means to me. Huh. I can only hope it means enough for you to finally come to your senses. Otherwise, wow. Lorelei snaps the trunk shut. Hmm. I want to say so many things. Mother. You've lost your right to call me that. Alright, but why do I get the feeling that if Hannah were to turn around and call you Lorelei, you'd chew her ass too, so... I'm your mother, you don't speak to me that way. Excuse you, you lost that right. Another attendant lifts the truck and carries it down the driveway. Further on, you see members of the press begin to arrive for the festival. Seriously, what is the point of a fucking monarchy if I can't control what goes on my own goddamn property? I am perfectly serious. They should not be allowed to do this. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. If you'd like it back, find me in the study to make arrangements for your travel home. No, I'm just gonna, like, get somebody to break in and take back her shit is what I'm gonna do, Lorelei. You understand this, right? Drake, hey. You're rogue ass, get over here. You know some shit, don't you? Come on. Olivia! Olivia probably knows. Is she around? I forget. Is she here or did she... I think she's here. I think we talked to her in the last episode. So, Olivia, come over here and, like, start yelling at people, and then we'll get Drake to, like, bust in the back, and, like, if Olivia fails, then Maxwell will just, like, put on a dance show or something. I have a plan, is my point. Like, come on now. Lorelei turns and walks into the estate. Like I give a flying fuck. I made that dress. She had no right to take it. Then let's take it back. Quite seriously, let's take it back. I am not for this, like, hand-wringing, oh my goodness, what are we gonna do? No, we're gonna fucking do something, because this is my house, and they don't walk into my house and fuck with my friends like this. Okay? Okay. I knew you sewed it yourself, but it sounds like there might be more to the story. I sewed it with my grandmother the summer before she died, from a pattern she'd used when she was my age. Okay, then yeah, I'm sorry, that's yours. That had not a goddamn thing to do with your parents, that's yours. I still remember the way she smiled when she saw me wearing it for the first time. And now, it's gone. It's in a trunk like 50 feet away. Can we not go get it? Good God. It's not gone yet. Yep, that's my point. It may as well be, unless I was to find some way to take it back. Even then, I couldn't possibly go against my mother by stealing from her. Okay, well, she said you're not her daughter anymore, so you can go against her all you goddamn well please. Also, I see a loophole. You can't go against your mother, but I can, because I'm the future fucking queen. I'm really pissed about this. I'm not even sorry. Is it really stealing from her if you're taking something that already belongs to you? Oh my god, yes. Yes, we are encouraging deviancy. I love it. We'd have to dream up some form of distraction, work our way past the staff, find the right trunk. We saw the trunk! Do all your trunks look alike, or isn't there a tell? Come on. By the way, why don't we just steal all the trunks? It's all your shit. What the... Oh, Kira, do you think we could really pull it off? Woman, we tracked down a man who didn't want to be found in another country, in an extremely large city. Yes, we can do this on my own goddamn property, alright? Can literally just conduct a seizure in search of their vehicle if I want to. What do? Do we stage a heist to steal back Hannah's dress for 15 diamonds like I've been ranting that we should do? Or should we stay out of it? We're not fucking staying out of it. I got the diamonds. We're gonna stage a fucking heist. Let's do this. First things first, all the best thieves have code names. That's Heist Movie 101. I mean, yeah, it's true. I'll be called Big Apple? No. No, we are not being called Big Apple. What are we being called? We're being called I mean, okay, so we've got the hawk on the I'm justifying the choice that I want to make. We've got the hawk that lives on our balcony. We are a lady. We are a lady hawk. And I'm not even sorry about that. And if you don't get the reference, you should. It's a very interesting movie. It's very 80s. Matthew Broderick can't do an accent, but it's still a very interesting movie. Ooh, I like it. Very professional. And for me? So, Hannah should be called Graceful Lily. God, these are way too long, is part of the problem. No, we're not calling her Graceful Lily. Could just call her Mouse. which is a joke from the movie. See, now I'm leaning toward it. Now I'm leaning toward Mouse. So we're just gonna call her Mouse. Yep, she's gonna be Mouse. Lady Hawk and Mouse. Ooh, a 1920s party. Ooh, interesting. Perfect. Now, let's go over the plan. Step 1 is getting your mom out of the study. Its window overlooks where her staff has your clothes by her car. This sounds like a Maxwell idea. That may be difficult. If you or I speak with my mother now, she'll have her guard up. Oh, nope, you know who? Shamar. Shamar, we're getting your ass in on this, alright? Let's do this. Then we'll need someone from the outside. You quickly look around and find Maxwell speaking with Olivia near the doors. Aw, man, I was really ready to wrangle in Shamar. Okay. We can recruit Olivia or Maxwell. Why is she so pissed? Olivia or Maxwell? Is it really gonna matter? I don't know. Olivia seems like she can speak her language a little bit better, though. That, like, really haughty, really sure of herself. Like, Olivia's kind of used to projecting that and is used to dealing with that from Lucretia. So I feel like Olivia is the best choice to handle Lorelai. Do you really think she'll help? Oh, yes. Yes, I do. Olivia's always up for a challenge, and your mother is, well, challenging. We're being so diplomatic. This is so nice of us. You walk over to Maxwell and Olivia, finding them mid-conversation. So then he says, "That's why I asked the baboon." Oh God, Maxwell, why? You can say the punchline as many times as you want, Maxwell. It's still not funny. Speaking of not funny, Olivia, hey! Maybe I set it up wrong. I'll start over from the top. No, Maxwell, no, you won't. Hey, guys, sorry to interrupt. Oh, thank God. Don't thank me yet, Olivia. Olivia, think you could figure out a way to get Hannah's mom out of the study? We're sort of in a hurry. Fine. I like how Olivia doesn't even question this. She's just like, sure. Plausible deniability. I almost saw you get shot, you know. You're willing to help? Just like that? Normally I wouldn't offer my talents for free, but if it gets me away from another telling of Maxwell's idiotic monkey joke, I'll make an exception. Olivia has her priorities. I will give her that. It's an idiotic baboon joke, thank you very much. Oh god, see, this is why we didn't send Maxwell. You, Hannah, and Olivia quietly step into the hall outside of your estate's study. What the hell is the next part of our plan, Kira? This is. Oh my god. Okay, she's in there. You sure you can handle this? Why are we asking this question? Olivia smirks and walks confidently into the room as you and Hannah watch quietly through a crack in the door. Oh, Duchess Olivia, did you need something? Only to say just how brave you're being attending tonight's festival. The guest list is practically a who's who of last social season, after all. Wow, Olivia, going straight for the kill. I like it. And why should that matter to me? When Hannah failed to land a marriage the first time, people may have said it was just bad luck. But after failing so spectacularly a second time, well, I just assumed the reason or the embarrassment she caused was the reason you've barely shown your face in Cordonia since. Wow! God damn, she's sneering, so take a drink, but I love it. I approve of evil when it's harnessed for my own ends. I don't recall the king choosing your hand either. Yeah, well, she's already married, so joke's on you, bitch. As a duchess, I fought to reach the top rung. Poor Hannah, well, she hasn't so much as touched the ladder. Yeah, the problem here is that Olivia is not acting. That's the problem. Lorelai stands to face Olivia, placing her back to the window. Ah, this is great. My daughter was not entirely to blame for the king's choice. And as for you, Olivia Navrakis. Oh yeah, start a war. Do it now. I fucking dare you. Well, at least Olivia got the job done. Yes, remind me to thank her later. Hannah's gonna kill her. Come on, we should get your dress before those two stop fighting. Oh, Olivia. You rush back outside to where Lorelai's staff left Hannah's clothes. Looks like it's just one attendant watching over the trunk. I can get to it if you distract her. What? Me? But I don't know how to distract someone. You know, be casual and charming. You can do that. It'll be easy just so we can say throw a tantrum, wield your family name, or flirt with her. Ooh. I kind of want to make her flirt with her. Is that bad? That's probably bad. I don't know that Hannah knows how to throw a tantrum or wield her family name, but she does know how to flirt. Because that's literally one of the things she was schooled in. So actually, I feel like this is probably one of Hannah's strengths. It'll be easy. Just flirt with her. You must be joking. Don't assume people's heterosexuality. I don't care if you have to ask her to draw you like a French girl. Whatever it takes to keep her eyes off that trunk. I'll try my best. Yeah, you'll succeed, Hannah. Don't worry about it. You'll get her number. Just really play it up, okay? Really play it up. Got it. Oh, God. Okay, this is gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Hannah takes a deep breath, then walks down the driveway toward the attendant as you watch for your chance. Why, hello there. Yeah, the attendant's just like, sure. Good afternoon, Lady Hannah. Oh my god, Hannah, what are you doing? It's so warm, don't you think? Far too warm for that, um, shirt. Maybe you should remove it. That's sexual harassment, Hannah. You should have started with the vest. Alright? Start with the vest. Are you suggesting I attend your mother whilst shirtless? I mean, girl boobs are good. She's looking away from the trunk with Hannah's dress in it. Now's my chance. You sneak across the driveway and find Hannah's dress resting in an open trunk. Yeah, I'm totally like, I feel like Hannah probably has the walk down, but I'm a little surprised at how she kind of bungled the phrasing there. Ha! Got it. All right, and I've got this nice red cloak that I can just like toss over my arm and be like, yeah, no, just walking along with my cape over my arm, nothing to see here. I'm totally not hiding a stolen dress. Mm-mm. Just as you take the dress, you see a second attendant approach from around the corner. What are you doing? Shut up, Sparky. I go where I please. Don't you recognize me? I am Kira, Duchess of... Here. Even so, Your Grace, that dress is from Lady Lorelei's trunk. You must give it back. Oh, God. Haha, you'll have to catch me first. Dress in hand, you run past the attendant to Hannah's position. Make a break for it! Ooh, all that trunk lifting made you so strong. I love a good, muscle. Oh god. Oh, Hannah, honey, let's go. Hannah, the jig is up, time to go! She is shocked. Shocked that Hannah was not genuine. What? Well, I'm so sorry for troubling you. You're doing a wonderful job here, really. Please forget everything I said. See, this is why I'm glad that I didn't have her throw a tantrum or something. She just kind of awkwardly flirted with her. You know, sexual harassment. It's, you know, hopefully less damaging. You know, maybe. Huh? Come on, this way. You take Hannah by the hand and run for the front doors. I love it. Got caught and I don't give a fuck because it's my house. You and Hannah dash into the estate and turn into the parlor where you see Lorelei and Olivia in a heated discussion. They quiet and look toward you as you rush inside. Hannah? U-turn! U-turn! But wouldn't that face us in the same direction? No, sweetie, no. That's not what just come on, follow me! You quickly move into the grand hall where you hear rapid footsteps approaching from the hall behind you. Hey, stop right there! What the fuck? Do you really think this is gonna fly, dude? Really? Oh, that's right, we have secret rooms in this place. You quickly sweep your eyes across the room and spy an unfamiliar thin door on the far wall. There! Where does that lead? I don't know, but we're going through it. Hopefully not off a cliff. No idea! Oh, here's where that background's from. You follow a stone staircase down into your duchy's undercroft, then pause, listening for Lorelei. After a few moments, you feel confident that you weren't followed. I had no idea there was something like this below the estate. Yeah, exactly. Another U-turn! Me neither. This is my first time down here. And hey, there's a hole in the wall. I think it's kind of beautiful, like a secret retreat to watch the sunset. Speaking of beautiful, ta-da! My dress! You have it! Hell yeah, I do. Thanks to your performance, Mouse. And thanks to your quick thinking, Lady Hawk. Hell yeah, I regret nothing. What do you say we celebrate our successful mission with a little fashion show? Hell yeah, I love it. Hannah quickly ducks behind one of the large columns as if we haven't seen her in her underwear before, and returns soon after wearing her dress. Yes, I love it. So let's appreciate this for a second. That is lovely. I love it. So we can say, Hannah, you look amazing, or tell me you're wearing that tonight. I feel like we know the answer to the second one. Of course, she's not going to wear it tonight. That'd be a little too risky in front of Lorelai. So let's just say you look amazing, because she does. It feels so good to wear it. Hannah smiles, then walks toward the opening in the wall and sits on the edge. You join her there, dangling your legs and watching the sun as it slowly drops into the horizon. Yeah, when does this festival of ours start? I can't tell you how much I appreciate you making this moment possible. I thought I'd never see my dress again. You don't have to thank me, Hannah. We can say, I've got your back no matter what. Your mother's face when she finds out will be reward enough. Or, you look too good in that dress to lose it. Hopefully we won't see her mother's face when she finds out, because hopefully she won't find out until they're back in Shanghai. So, I've got your back, no matter what. I know you do. You have since the day we met. Sometimes I wonder what I did to deserve that. You mean besides being a genuinely wonderful person, Hannah? What the hell? God, your parents suck. You didn't have to do anything. We're friends, Hannah. I'm not used to people not expecting anything of me. You're a good friend, Kira. The best friend. And that is very sad, Hannah. I'm sorry. It's very sad that we are that we are the best friend that you have. I'm sorry. Hannah begins to smile widely, then stops and glances off to the side. This sounds like something that would have changed if we hadn't made some other choices in the past. Aw, she's so sad. Hannah? Sorry. I'm so happy we recovered the dress. Really, I am. It's just... I still can't believe my mother would threaten to disown me. Well, your mother is abusive. Based on that hole, my fear of water in heights would kick in real fast. Yeah, I mean... I'm a little afraid of heights. I'd probably be okay once I actually sat down, but the process of sitting down would scare the crap out of me. Hannah, we can say Lorelai can't have meant what she said. Oh, yes, she can. Or she's underestimated you from the start, which is true. So I'm going with that second one. She's underestimated you from the start. Has she? I feel like a child weeping over lost toys. Okay, yeah, your mother saying you're no longer her daughter is not the same level as a child weeping over lost toys, Hannah. Come on. Come on now. Oh, you'd have to be heartless not to be affected by something like this. Your mother knows that. But what she doesn't seem to know is that it's going to take more than a few empty hangers to break Hannah Lee. Thanks, Kira. You always know exactly what to say to make me feel better. Yeah, the writers made me that way. You watch as the sun slowly completes its journey behind the mountains. Which really, from like start to finish, from, you know, bottom of the sun to top of the sun, below the horizon, takes like a minute. How has she underestimated Hannah? She can literally do literally everything perfectly. Yeah, she underestimates her psychologically for sure. It'll be time for the Lantern Festival soon. And would you look at that? Suddenly, I have the perfect dress to wear. Oh, okay, Hannah, you're really gonna go there. All right, cool. Do it. I like it. Let's make sure you do too. Yeah, I'm wearing my little black dress because, I ain't buying shit. After a few more moments watching the sunset, you and Hannah make your way back upstairs to the estate boutique, where hopefully the attendant isn't just waiting outside the door for us, but, you know, whatever. You walk into the boutique with Hannah, where you find Gladys waiting for you. Oh, Gladys, what are you doing here? Each year, the most talented dressmakers in Thuvia make custom gowns for the annual Lantern Festival. The best is presented before the Duchess. Well, who judges that? If she likes it, she traditionally rewards the dressmaker by purchasing the dress, then wearing it to the festival where she'll release her lantern. Oh dear. What a wonderful tradition! I'm told this year's dress represents the lake near your estate where the lanterns float. Cool blue threadwork for the water, accentuated by local gemstones for the lanterns. I mean, they always did if it was a new chapter and you got the ad behind, but I haven't played through now with this new interface, so yeah, maybe they changed something. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. I have to say, I've seen many such dresses presented in my time here, but none quite as radiant as what arrived this morning, Your Grace. Yeah. I'm gonna sound like a bitch because I'm not gonna buy it. Whatever. Gladys takes a dress from the rack and turns to face you, holding a sparkling blue and silver gown that shimmers against the light. I mean, I can just pass it off as like, oh, it's not my style and I'm the brand new Duchess, so they didn't know, blah, blah, blah. It's exquisite. I've never seen something so delicate and at the same time so striking. The people of your duchy will adore you in it. I just know the press will too. See, what I'm thinking would be like the sneaky thing here is I wear Hannah's dress and she wear that one, but you know, I'm a horrible person, and I'm trying not to make Kira a horrible person. I can't wait to see how it looks on me. So it's actually a pretty nice design. So it's called Dazzle in the Room. You'll light up the night in this bold, brilliant dress. For 20 diamonds, that's a little steep, but let's take a look at it. I mean, yeah, it's not doing bad at all. It actually, her bust doesn't look huge in it, in part because it's making her hips look really wide with that chevron design. God, what is with this tucking at the natural waist thing that they're doing? That's not where you tuck. It's not where you tuck if you want to really use the cis female body to its best advantage. I think personally, but yeah, we're not buying it. What is my other choice? Yep, the little black dress. We're just going with that. I'm simple. I I appreciate the help, but I think I'm gonna play it safe tonight. I mean, I could light it on fire, so... Fortunately for you, you look beautiful no matter what you wear. Aw, our BFF called us pretty. Take a drink. We haven't had that in a while. Num num. Ready to go? Yes, but... Hannah sighs. I'm just not sure how I can face my parents tonight. I need to say something, do something to help them understand. But I just don't know what's left for me to say to my mother. Well, then don't say anything. Just literally do as you were going to do, and your mother will just have to fucking deal with it. Because she is technically a fucking adult, so... Well, then it sounds to me like you should be talking to your father instead. Not necessarily a bad plan. I could try, but I've never convinced him to overturn my mother's wishes before. I mean, I don't think he's necessarily capable of overturning her wishes. I just think he's capable of potentially being an advocate on your behalf. So... Well, this isn't over yet. We'll find a way. I hope so. But with the press filming live tonight, the last thing I'd want is for my family troubles to overshadow your festival. Yeah, and I wouldn't want... Like, for your sake, too, I don't want your family drama, like, becoming the, feature story of the evening on the Cordonian news. You know, the festival should be the feature story, not, and what is going on in the lives of Kira's friends? My, does she consort with such people? No, we can't be doing that. We can't be trashing your image anywhere, Hannah. It's going to be a beautiful night, Kira. I intend to enjoy it. You and Hannah make your way to the front of the estate, where you find the Lantern Festival just beginning. Aw, with the sad piano music, why? You step outside to the sight of friends and acquaintances mingling happily across the grounds, while members of the press gather near the bridge. Then, you look up. Suddenly, you're struck by the sight of 100 glowing lanterns sailing across the sky of your duchy. Wow, we're awestruck. And over the lake, isn't it so pretty? I really hope these all stay over the lake, and I really hope that we've had, good rain this year and we're not about to light the hillside on fire. Because that's my concern. I live in a place where wildfires are pretty commonplace at certain times of the year. I have concerns. Gladys appears beside you, joining you in gazing across the floating lanterns. Welcome to your first Cordonian Lantern Festival, Your Grace. It's amazing. There are so many lanterns in the sky. They're the hopes and dreams of your people. As their Duchess and future Queen, many of them will be for you. I've attended this festival for years, and this is the most I've seen. Your people are excited to have you. Aww, it's sweet. So each lantern is someone's wish? Well, traditionally, lanterns represent two things. A wish, yes, but often the desire to let something go as well. A few members of the press catch sight of you and immediately raise their cameras in your direction. Where the fuck is Shamar? Because here we are, the future queen, just appearing with this random noblewoman. They're gonna be talking, alright? I'm just saying. Who is this gorgeous woman alongside the future queen? Live from Thuvia, Duchess Kira has just joined the festivities. We're expecting to hear her wishes later this evening. Do these people not know how wishes work? You don't say your wish out loud. God. Ha! Just then, Lorelei steps out behind you. Oh, try it, bitch. I fucking dare you. Oh, let's go. Let's go right now. Good evening, everyone. Shut the fuck up. They're talking to me. Lady Lorelei, we weren't told you'd be making an appearance tonight. Your stance on Duchess Kira has been a major source of mystery for some time now. Does your presence here mean you've decided to offer her your support? Ooh, do you dare rescind it, Lorelei? Do you dare? And what about Duchess Kira's wedding? Have you made plans to attend? For now, my husband and I are just here to enjoy the festivities. But... Lorelei fires a knowing look toward you and Hannah, then looks back to the press. We'll... Excuse me. We'll have a statement for you by the end of the night. Wow, you... Oh, that came out kind of Irish. What the hell? Lorelei leans into you and Hannah, speaking too quietly for the microphones. Oh, she doesn't know microphones. That they'll pick up. Oh God, no. The press has better microphones than this. You're certainly looking fashionable this evening, Hannah. Yes, it's a beautiful dress, isn't it? I still think Hannah's an assassin. I really do. You have until the party ends to make the right decision. Yeah, the decision that she's not taking this dress off until you leave. Lorelei turns back to the cameras to grin and wave before moving past you into the party. Duchess Kira. Let's hold off on any further questions until later. Madeline! Where the fuck are you? I need you. The press dissipates into the crowd at your request, eager to capture extra footage of the festival. This is exactly what I was worried about. My problems upstaging your night. Oh, they won't. Lorelei won't dare, first of all. Don't worry. We'll figure out a way to resolve this. Hannah nods and joins the party as you hear an enthusiastic voice call out to you from the crowd. Aw, it's Penelope. Kira! Kira, over here! Hey, Penelope. Thanks for coming out tonight. I just adore paper lanterns, don't you? Knowing that each one represents someone's deepest desires, it makes me feel all fuzzy inside. Aw. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it. Excuse me. Thank you again for convincing me to come back. To think I may have missed something like this. Shamar and I are really glad to have you here. Yeah, speaking of which, where is Shamar? Can we please bring our boyfriend back? Thank you. Ooh, I think I can see more floating down the river. As Penelope moves across the bridge, you find some of your friends having a conversation behind you. Are you talking about me behind my back? Hey guys, enjoying the festival? Huh, actually I am. It's nothing compared to the parties I host in Lithicos, but then again, few things are. Yeah, take a drink. You're sneering at me. Also, because I kind of needed a drink for my throat. For once, we agree. This little soiree isn't half the disaster I feared it may be. Yeah, Madeline, but speaking of disaster, come here, please. détendez-vous, you two? Kira, your festival is magnifique. I think I said that right. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Kiara leans around you and waves her hand. Father! Come, say hello to our host! Hakim approaches from nearby to join your group and offers you a respectful nod. Good evening, Your Grace. What a lovely night for this year's Lantern Festival. It's perfect, and I see you both have your lanterns ready to go. I'm using mine to leave any remaining doubts of staying at court behind me. But more importantly, using my wish for speed as I learn Icelandic. Sure, as you do. Hakim can get it. Oh dear, I shudder to think what brought that on, Risa. So there is a language you don't know yet. How about you, Hakim? See if I can do this again. Tonight, I'll be wishing for a speedy resolution to a minor diplomatic hiccup with one of my Swedish counterparts. I recently had a meeting with him, but my Swedish greeting had a Danish accent. Oh dear, stop putting potatoes in your mouth, Hakim. This is the one joke I know. This is the one joke I know. If you speak Finnish, just stick a potato in your mouth and you speak Danish. Sorry. Sorry, so this is actually funny to me. Okay, anyway, continuing. Father! It's not like you to make such a silly mistake. At least I'm not the only one here trying to cure his professional troubles. Rashad was wishing so hard for a contract with the Portera group that I think he's gone to find a second lantern to double his chances. I'm now concerned by how superstitious the Cordonian people are. Personally. You guys are all business. We can say your wishes should be more personal, or Cordonia's lucky to have people like that. Ooh, do I call them out for work-life balance, or do I encourage this notion that you should be working 24/7? Wow, when I say it like that, there's no contest. Your wishes should be more personal. Huh. After years of serving as a diplomat, I'm not so sure I see the line between personal and business quite so clearly these days. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay? We talked to y'all about about psychological studies about the length of your work week and your mental health. Yeah, if you go like more than 40 hours a week for a consistent length of time, and particularly if you go 55 hours or more per week, you're fucked. Okay? You will develop depression and anxiety. The stats are pretty high. So yeah, no. This I don't condone that in my fucking country. Thank you very much, and especially not in my duchy. Universal basic income, we're starting that. Haha. And my language studies are only for myself. Oh, okay, that's okay then. I don't believe you, but that's okay then. Yeah, I'm sure it's only a coincidence you're trying to join the foreign ministry. We're both very keen to hear what your wishes are during the press event later. So am I, Hakim, because I have no idea. Gonna wish for the fucking assassins to die, maybe, I don't know. Just then, you turn to find Xinghai walking toward the river, alone. Hakim notices you staring into the distance behind him. Duchess Kira? Is something wrong? Why is he smiling so wide? That's weird, for that question. I think I just had an idea. Please excuse me. Oh dear, we're gonna go interfere some more. All right. You rush to catch up with Xinghai. Mr. Lee, can we talk? Duchess Kira, I assume this is about my daughter. My wife will be back with our drinks in just a moment. Actually, I wanted to speak with you alone. You have to talk Lorelai out of disowning Hannah. Wow, we just straight to the point. Okay, cool. I know you're a reasonable person, so please understand. Lorelai simply wants what's best for her. Mm-hmm. I do too. Ugh, you're a woman of the world. Your background may not have prepared you for court, but it did equip you for a life of independence. Hannah is your precise opposite. She's living at court. Where do you think she's going? Do you think I'm like taking her back to New York City to wait tables, dude? What the hell? Where seriously, Jinghai, where do you think I'm taking your daughter? Oh god. Lorelai's actions may appear harsh, but I assure you she feels nothing but love and concern for our daughter. Holy shit, the gaslighting in this game, you guys. Y'all, this is mm-mm. You don't do as I say, you're no longer my daughter is not love and concern. That is not how love and concern work. And if anybody is actually trying to tell you, like this man is, that that is love and concern, they are wrong. They are drop dead wrong. Oh my god. Ugh. If that's true, we can say, then maybe I've misjudged her. Oh no, we haven't. Or someone should tell her that this isn't how love works. Yeah, that second one. Someone should tell her that this isn't how love works. Love is trusting and respectful. Huh, doesn't that go both ways? Shouldn't my daughter trust and respect her parents' judgment? No, because your daughter's a goddamn adult. That's why. Just then, Lorelai appears behind Xinghai holding 2 glasses of wine. Dear, I was just explaining some of the reasoning behind your concerns. Our concerns. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I heard. Duchess Kira, I know you don't think I care about Hannah's happiness. But if that were true, I wouldn't be wasting time on this discussion. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still a waste of time, Lorelai, but you must understand. Wealth, nobility, it isn't just mansions and parties. It's about responsibility to your past and your future. Oh my god, they're literally gonna try to justify this behavior, and I'm pissed. Because no, I'm sorry, that does not justify you emotionally abusing your daughter and locking her away from the world because you think she can't handle it. No, you built this, you get to lie in that bed, and you know what? Hannah's in a place where she is supported and encouraged and can get therapy. Okay, it clearly exists because we had the option to suggest it to Kiara. So no, don't pull this shit, Lorelai. I'm not stupid. Okay, knock it off. Who doesn't have the desire to act impulsively, selfishly? Well, those who wish to rise aren't allowed to. We must live by a higher standard that requires sacrifices. No, no, because, like, here's the thing. Kira is impulsive as fuck. We just stole Hannah's dress out from underneath this woman, and I don't know, we seem to be doing pretty fucking well for ourselves. So, your argument's invalid, and also, just this attitude that she's like got to protect Hannah from the world. No, Hannah's a grown ass woman. She's a grown ass woman. You are not acting in her best interest anymore. You weren't acting in her best interest when she was a kid. Unless this child has like hemophilia or something and had to be like physically protected, and even then you still kind of suck. This is not remotely okay. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Well, maybe it doesn't have to be an either or. Can't Hannah fulfill her dreams and help the family? Yes, she can! Oh my god, why does Lorelai act like this is not a thing? Huh. Dreams. Huh. Hannah needs to think Hannah needs to think practically now, or else she'll reach the end of her marriageable years and find herself an old spinster. Wow, fuck. All the way off with your amnesia, Lorelai. Just straight to hell. Holy shit. Y'all. Y'all, okay. As someone who, probably by Lorelai's standards is reaching the end of her marriageable years because, once a woman hits 30, she just, shrivels up and withers into dust. Um, there's nothing fucking wrong with not being married by the time you're my age, or by the time you're any age. You can go your whole life and never be married, and it's totally fine. You can go your whole life and never have a partner, and it's totally fine. This fucking woman, y'all. Whoo! Whoo, baby. Okay. Yeah. No, there's also the word spinster needs to be canceled. We can get rid of the word spinster, we can get rid of the word prude, we can get rid of using virgin as an insult. Please and thank you. Signed, a virgin. Um by complete choice, by the way. And honestly, thank God, because one of the situations in which I could have lost my virginity would have been a very bad one. So, who, who? I know choices, like, generally tries to be inclusive, and, I know they have an Aero Ace character in another book. I don't know which one it is, but I know they have one. But this Amicia is not okay. Not okay at all. Like, you don't get to punch down on aces and arrows just because we are not as well known as, like, gay or lesbian or bisexual or transgender. You don't get to do it. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. This is mm-mm. Mm-mm. I know that Hannah's had failed prospects in the past, but there's still time. I know I can still make a favorable match for her. Mm-hmm. No. Fuck off. She can make her own match. She's an adult. You still want to set Hannah up? We can tell. You've had so much success at this so far, Lorelai. Why don't you let Hannah try? What's the worst she can fucking do? Fail again? God. Of course. With someone who can take care of her and add to our family's standing. I could cast a stone and find a suitable candidate here. Cool, marry her to Olivia then. What the fuck do you care, I guess? Her eyes fall on Rashad and Neville. Well, Neville shouldn't be alive because, that duel looked like it was supposed to be to the death. So, and Rashad, I'm still pretty sure, is a spy or a journalist undercover. So, hmm. Either one of those men, for instance. Neville will inherit as an earl. Marrying him would eventually elevate Hannah to a countess. Well, la-di fucking da. That's actually not that high. Even Rashad would be suitable. My husband fights every day to sell textiles to the global market. With Rashad's international context, Shanghai's company would double in size. Well, cool. Your daughter's not a political gambling chip. It's 2018. We have iPhones. God. Instead, Shanghai's best hope for making that happen is to wish for it on a silly paper lantern. Wow, and now you're insulting my duchy. Get out forever. Lorelai turns and walks away. Shanghai looks down briefly at the lantern in his hand, then follows her back into the festival. A moment later, Hannah appears in their place, her head hung low. Hannah, how much did you hear? Everything. Thank you for trying to fix things, Kira, but it seems no one can get through to them. Don't lose hope. We can say they can still be convinced, you still have your friends, or fewer clothes means more shopping. Not if she doesn't have an account to her name, Kira. But you still have your friends. I know. And none of you would ever disown me for not marrying someone like Rashad. I like the idea. I feel like Rashad just hears that and is like, well, what the fuck? My parents see marriage as the only thing I have to offer, but I'm sure I could get Rashad's help by giving him something else. Whoa, what? What? What are we doing? If only I knew what that was. I don't even know what he wants. Oh, great. Okay. Fucking hell. But I do. I do? Why I do? He's trying to land a client, the Portera Group. Okay, I do. The Portera Group. Why does that name sound so familiar? I remember now! Kira, we have to find Rashad. I know how to fix this! Wait, okay. Hannah takes your hand, and you travel with her through the crowd until you spot Rashad entering your estate. Whoa, okay. Cool. Rashad, can we talk? What? I was just about to make a call, but it can wait. What can I help you with? We'd like to know if Clark Kent is Superman. Actually, I was hoping I could help you with something. Your lantern wish. You know about that? Yes, a little birdie told us. You want the Portera Group as a client, and I happen to know the founder's son. We met at a gala some time ago. After an evening spent discussing Chopin, he told me to call if I ever needed anything. Ooh. Rashad, if you had a connection like that, I'd say your chances of making a deal are gonna go up. Way up. And in return for this help? Yeah, Rashad's genre savvy. Work with my father. Help him expand his company into Europe. I like what Xinghai's doing, but that's a big commitment, especially in exchange for a simple introduction. Rashad, we can say it's a better chance than you had before. Hannah could really use a favor right now, or I wonder if any rival firms would like this introduction instead. Ooh, so do I want to be conniving, or do I want to be like more blunt? How Slytherin do I want to be, basically? Hmm. Uh, oh well, I'll be good. It's a better chance than you had before. I'm a sucker. That doesn't make it a sure thing. Yeah, well. In my experience, there are no sure things. All you can do is increase your chance of success and hope for the best. You make a convincing point. And Xinghai's business may well be a good deal for my firm on its own. There you go. Attaboy. Does that mean we have a deal? Provided you can follow through, then yes, it's a deal. Rashad shakes Hannah's hand enthusiastically, then excuses himself to make his call. Hannah, that was amazing. Do you think it was enough to convince my parents to cut me off? Do you think it was enough to convince my parents not to cut me off? Let's hope so. Either way, so we can say, proved something to yourself, stuck it to your mother, or helped your family. Um, yeah, I like keeping the focus on Hannah. Either way, you proved something to yourself. It's like I've been saying from the start, you can do anything. Hopefully you're seeing that too. I have to admit it feels that way right now. Yeah. Excellent. A little while later, you walk back outside with Hannah, where you're immediately met by members of the press gathering at the entrance to your estate. Oh dear, is this where we have to figure out what our wishes are? Shit. Your Grace! Your Grace, over here! I think that's my cue. Whatever happens to me, I just hope my mother doesn't say something in front of the cameras to hurt your standing. Again, I'm really, really amused that Lorelai thinks she has any semblance of power in this situation, considering I'm the future queen. So, yeah. No matter what happens next, you did a good job tonight, Hannah. You cross the bridge and face the press's microphones and cameras. Your closest friends gather beside you. Duchess Kira, let's cut right to the point. You've revealed the traitor Anton Severus, formerly of your Grace's own inner circle. Hey, Justin was never part of the inner circle. He was middle circle at best. Maxwell does have a point. He really wasn't inner. Roth's more than capable of speaking for herself. Whoa, wait, what? Drake, actually making a decent point? Oh my god, I'm gonna faint. Oh wait, no, that's just the pseudoephedrine. Sorry. As I was saying, Anton is on the loose. Maybe even watching tonight's broadcast. Cordonia wants to know, if you could say one thing to Anton, what would it be? Go fuck yourself is what it would be, but I'm a duchess, so I can't say that. Also, this is T for teen. I'd say, do the right thing and turn yourself in. I feel sorry for you. Or, make peace with your gods. Wow. I guess technically that's judgy, so take a drink, but, okay. I mean, he is responsible for the death of the King Father. But, I feel sorry for you isn't gonna go that, nice, pacifistic, oh, I'm so sorry that you had, no friends and blah, blah, blah. No, I feel like I feel sorry for you is going to turn into, because we're going to murder you when we find you. So, we are going to be responsible with our platform here and say, do the right thing and turn yourself in. I can't promise mercy, but I do know that things will be better for him and for Cordonia if he does the right thing. Your Grace, tonight we'll hear your first wishes as the Duchess of Thuvia, a moment your people have no doubt been looking forward to. Right, my lantern. Hey, there he is. Just then, Shamar steps forward with a beautiful paper lantern in hand. Attaboy. Count on you. Looking for this? Yes, dear. Thank you. I shall accept my paper lantern. You turn to face the camera. People of Thuvia, it is my great honor to be here with you tonight. These have been trying times, but tonight's festival represents a light that those who wish to harm us can never extinguish. You raise your lantern to the crowd. With this lantern, I leave behind, we can say, fear, naivete, or minimum wage waitress jobs. Wow, no, don't diss your people like that. No, Kira, no. No. Fear or naivete? I guess we have to go with fear. People like Anton want us to be afraid, and that's why we went with fear. The best thing we can do, I can do, is refuse. You're looking for M dashes there, people, not comma and ellipsis. It's time to stand tall. I know people don't like M dashes, I don't care. Hear, hear. A fine sentiment. And your wish? I wish for, we can say, a Cordonia united, eternal love, or the happiness of my friends. Ooh, Alright, the responsible diplomatic answer is obviously a Cordonia united. But, is that really what I want to go with? Eternal love, like, that puts my position as future queen back in the spotlight. The happiness of my friends sounds a little nepotistic, so I'm not gonna go with that. Cordonia or love? You know, I think I'm gonna go with eternal love because, showing that that isn't being impacted by all of this is again kind of like a fuck you to Anton, and also it implies that stability, right? That, you know, the Cordonian people have seen this kind of from the beginning, where, you know, oh, I was clearly the front runner and blah blah blah. And so now this is we're trying to complete the story. We're trying to keep this narrative going. So I'm gonna go with eternal love. Shamar can wish for a Cordonia united. It's no secret that Shamar and I are getting married soon. I know I don't need a wish for us to be together. Excuse me, for us to be together forever, but there's nothing in the world I want more. Aww. He's sly. As you finish the sentiment, Shamar steps forward from the crowd and takes your hand. There's nothing I want more either. Aww. Oh, he's so cute. Multiple cameras begin to flash as the press captures the moment. Yeah, 'cause we being cute. The crowd quiets as you raise your arms and release your lantern to the wind. And it goes soaring off over the lake. Yay! So pretty. Thank you, Duchess Kira. That was a moment to remember. Yes, and hopefully for all the right reasons. Haha. Can Trend get a photo of the future king and queen together before we wrap? I'd like to tie a national angle to tonight's event. I mean, you've already got pictures, so why not? Of course. It would be my honor. Shamar wraps an arm around your waist and waves as cameras flash in front of you. I've always found the Lantern Festival to be one of my favorite local traditions. How fitting that you were the one to inherit it. Oh yes, cause this happened by chance, you little shit. Shut up. I just hope I've done it justice in my plain black dress. That and more. See, like, Shamar gets to wear the same thing every time, so why can't we? Thanks, these photos look great. Ooh, oh, with the dramatic music. Just then, you're joined on the stairs by Lorelei. I believe I promised the press a statement. Mother, wait, there's something I need to tell you. Uh-oh, she's not even letting Hannah tell her about Rashad. Oh, shit. Hannah tries to step forward, but is crowded out by the gathering press. Lady Lorelei, we've heard conflicting reports about your relationship to Duchess Kira. Well, she could have been my mother-in-law, but is it true that your house will have nothing to do with the wedding? Absolutely. Not true. My husband and I offer our full support to Duchess Kira and the crown, and look forward to attending the wedding of Cordonia's future queen. Wow, okay. Alright, sure. What the fuck, Lorelei? And we look forward to having them attending theirs. Wow, that would have been awkward. I'm sure the people of Cordonia are pleased to hear it. What's the matter, Lorelei? Did you have to taste your own medicine with regard to that whole sacrifices thing? Yeah, fuck you. With that, the press packs away their equipment and clears the way for Hannah to join you and her mother. Oh, like hell they do. They are listening to this, y'all. They act like the press has boundaries. Mother, father, you declared your support for Kira? They kind of have to. I'm the future queen. Your mother and I just had a very interesting discussion with Rashad. Wait, Rashad actually fessed up that Hannah helped him? That's surprising. And we wanted to thank you. And to apologize. Whatever you said to Rashad accomplished something in minutes that I haven't managed in years. We were wrong to think you couldn't thrive without our oversight. Yes, you fucking were. Oh my god. Oh, and we've just resolved these decades of abuse with one simple conversation. No, we haven't. Thank you, Father. After seeing what we saw tonight, it seems that the Cordonian court may have been a good influence on you after all. You mean she's useful to you now, and so now it's okay? No. Fuck off, Lorelei. I should have had more faith in you. You shouldn't have been so abusive. Really? And in the Duchess as well. I'm sorry if I was rude before now. You were rude before now. It's not an if, and that's not an apology. Well, we can actually say that. Lorelei, we can say, I forgive you if you were rude, or Hannah deserves that apology more than I do. I mean, we deserve an apology too, but, I kind of want to be a bitch and be like, if you were rude, but I'm not going to, so I'm between I forgive you or Hannah deserves it more than I do. Yeah, I don't see any reason to forgive her, so Hannah deserves that apology more than I do. You're right. Hannah, if it wasn't clear before, I apologize to you. Thank you for saying that. It means a lot to me. So, does this mean you'll stop trying to make me come home? Because, like I told you both, this is where I want to be. What it means is that I appear to have misjudged things and need to think about the future. In the meantime, I'll instruct my staff to return your things. You damn fucking right. You see Hannah straighten slightly. That's not what I want. Atta girl, Hannah, go for it. I like it. Hannah. I was never as worried about losing my clothes as I was about losing my family. Despite everything, I love you both. I need to know that you can respect my decisions and still be a part of my life. I can do that. We love you too, Hannah. This is not as easy Hannah reaches for her parents and pulls them into a tight embrace. After, Lorelei smiles and walks off toward the water, and just keeps walking forever. You know, Hannah, my wish tonight was not going to be for my business. It was for you to discover what it takes to make you happy. Yeah, see, I'm in the camp that he was, like, not for this from the start, but whatever. I see now that wish is unnecessary. Aww. He smiles and He smiles and hands Hannah his lantern before leaving to join his wife. Aw, okay, that's kind of sweet. Hey, did I just see what I think I saw? This means you're staying, right? I'm staying. Woo! Our dance rivalry continues. Or begins. Which is it again? I think they've had a dance-off once, so continues. Good on you, Hannah, for standing up for yourself. Whoa, Drake is being a model citizen tonight. What's going on? What alternate future did I just enter? How hard did this pseudoephedrine hit me? Whatever you ladies did seems to have worked a miracle. Yeah, well, when you have strong female friendships and a romance, shit gets done. Just saying. It was all Hannah. Except for the whole stealing the dress back. That one was kind of me. You notice everyone in the group holding unlit lanterns. So, looks like no one else has made their wishes yet. With my parents finally treating me like an adult, it feels like my wish arrived early. Cool, you get to reach higher, Hannah. Huh, I'm jealous. With the important stuff out of the way, you're safe wishing for something amazing but doable, like ice cream. Eh. After today, ice cream sounds perfect. Yeah, only if it comes with, bourbon. How about you, Maxwell? Have you chosen yet? I know I'm gonna wish for Barty to inherit the Beaumont dance genes, but I'm still trying to figure out what to let go. Huh, I've got a few suggestions, and there he is. Take a drink, because we need it. Hey, now, I think you've got a lantern of your own. How about you tell us your wishes? I think I'd rather keep my thoughts to myself. Ooh, let me guess. Whiskey! Or is that too obvious? Wow, Maxwell. I bet it's something rugged, like tools, or a camping apparatus. Oh no, that's not what I think it is. Perhaps some form of meat-filled food. Alright, Shamar's probably closer. It's something you eat? Sorry. It's not a family show. Come on, Drake. Don't leave us hanging. Fine. I wish to be left in peace. How's that? Yeah. Shamar catches your attention and pulls you a few paces away from the group. You notice he's still holding a lantern in his hands. You know, Kira, being here with you in your new home, under the stars in a sea of lanterns. I can't think of a single thing to wish for. Wish that Anton turns himself in, then. I could help you if you like. I would like that. Especially if it involved going somewhere a bit more private. You sly dog. I actually know the perfect place. Oh, I thought we were going downstairs. Okay. We could go to the balcony off my bedroom. I bet the view looks spectacular right now. Yeah, we're taking him to our bedroom. Haha. Sorry. amazing and secluded. It sounds ideal. All right, do we go to the balcony with Shamar for 16 diamonds or do we stay on the shore? Well, you know, we went running off with Hannah, so we should probably go running off with our fiance too. So, what are we waiting for? You guide Shamar through the empty halls of the estate and up a long flight of stairs. Finally, you pass through your bedroom and out to the balcony beyond. Ah, it is very pretty up here. That's nice. Not very pretty. It's just as lovely as you said. I didn't imagine it would be this beautiful. So let's admire this odd, like, Norwegian fjord / volcanic island view we got going on here. It is very pretty. I'm a little concerned by the fact that it's somehow still sunset, even though plenty of time has passed for it not to be sunset anymore, but whatever. I'm not sure I'll ever get used to how astonishing sights always pale in comparison to you. Aww. I'm a sucker. Yeah, we smiling. Kids is cute. Shamar smiles at you, then glances down at the lantern in his hands. As the tradition goes, I should let the lantern take a piece of me with it into the night. What part of myself would you have me let go? I think you need to grow a spine, so your insecurities. Hey, it's actually on the list. You should let go of your fears about being a good ruler, your remarkable restraint, or nothing. You're absolutely perfect. I mean, you know, the last one is cute, and the second one is cheeky, but no, the first one, your fears about being a good ruler. It's good to be concerned with doing the right thing by your people, but Shamar, I've watched you grow into the most courageous and honorable leader Cordonia could hope for. If you know anything at all, know that. Sometimes I believe that, but others, I'm not so sure. I mean, that's fair. Then at those times when you're not sure, just think of my words. Thank you. I'll try to take them to heart. So I know what to let go of, but I'm still not certain what to wish for. If I were you, I'd wish, we can say, to break open the royal treasury for the party of the century, for a million nights like this one, or for infinite alone time. Oh dear. Okay, now I kind of like for a million nights like this one. I think that one's nice. A million nights with you, surrounded by people we love? It sounds like a dream. Exactly. Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. You meet Shamar's eyes, and you both can't help but smile. This time next year, we could be wishing for, well, a baby. Slow down there, buddy. Just saying. I know that part of being royal is having children to pass the crown to, but, how soon will that be expected? Pretty damn fast. They pretty much expect you to get knocked up the second you get married. Truthfully, as soon as we're married, all eyes will be on us to produce an heir. He reaches out and takes your hand. I love you, and I want a life with children underfoot whose eyes look just like yours. Aww. Should we stick their faces in like a face morpher and see what the baby would look like? I wish I could say that we would be given time to adjust to married life before the press starts to pressure us. But how do you feel about all of that? I feel like it's my body and we can do whatever the fuck we want. So, you know. Actually, we can say I'm excited, I'm nervous, or I've never really thought about it. Yeah. I can't say I'm excited. Sorry. Ace does not plan on having children of her own. I'm nervous. I've never really thought about it. That's all right. It is a big commitment. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have put as much thought into it had I not been the crown prince these past few years. I mean, that's true. I have not been on, the fast track to needing to produce an heir, so. Any insights since you have been thinking about it? Well, I think you'll make a great mother. Oh dear. Oh no. Honey, I'm a bad influence. Me? You've met me, right? From everything I've seen from you, any child would be lucky to have you as a parent. Oh dear. Oh, they're not gonna think that once they hit about the age of 9 or 10. Alright? That's just not how childhood works. And we'll have an army of staff to pamper the children and support us in raising them. Yeah, I mean, it does take a village. Right. Children. How many are we talking? Well, it's a minimum of 2, an heir and a spare. As far as the press and the people are concerned, there's no such thing as too many. More heirs mean more stability. Though, when I've thought about what our future family will look like, I've always pictured us with 3. Yeah? Shamar, we can say, what if I can't have kids? What kind of father do you think you'll be? Or, I'm ready to start trying now. No, I have serious questions now. What if I can't have kids? I know the answer is going to be adopting, but what if I can't be the partner you need me to be? Shamar squeezes your hand. I mean, we have been having a lot of unprotected sex and we're not pregnant yet, so this does beg a question, since we have not mentioned any form of birth control at all. I'm marrying you for you, not your ability to have children. Besides, there are alternatives, like adoption and surrogacy. We could even appoint an heir outside our bloodline. No matter what, the country will be overjoyed by our children, and by watching their future leader grow up. What if our first child is a girl? Would she become queen, or do we need to have a son? Cordonian inheritance laws don't discriminate based on gender. Olivia inherited Lithicos, and Penelope will one day inherit Portavira. That means Kiara should be inheriting her family's estate since Ezekiel is younger than her. I'm just saying. In fact, the legendary warrior who united the 5 kingdoms under her rule was a queen. Yeah, I get it. This is supposed to be the Distant Crown and the Flames sequel. Whatever. She sounds like she was ahead of her time. She most certainly was. From everything I've read about her, I think you two would have gotten along. Oh no, I am very sure that Kira and Kendra. Kendra? I think it was Kendra. Would have butted heads. Kenna! That's her name, Kenna. Sorry. You turn to look out over the river valley below, watching the water-borne lanterns float into the distance. All the pollution. Hope there's somebody downstream catching these. We should probably light that lantern before the rest float away. Shamar reaches into his pocket and pulls out a matchbook, which he uses to ignite the lantern's candle. He closes his eyes for a moment and whispers his wish, then releases the lantern. So we gonna watch it go. You stand in silence, watching the lantern drift away into the night. We can hold Shamar's hand, wrap my arm around his waist, or grab his butt. That is not appropriate. I like wrap my arm around his waist. It's nice and cuddly without being grabby. You sidestep toward Shamar and slip an arm around his waist. His arm comes up around your shoulders. He glances at you. Shamar's gaze captures your own for a moment, and in the next his lips have found yours in an impassioned embrace. Okay, so I guess that meant kissing was an option, so take a drink. Alright, cool. Kira. And he's swooning. Take another drink. Shamar, I want you to, we can say, pick me up, hold me down, or accompany me back to the party. Aww. Just the dichotomy there. Pick me up, hold me down, or let's go back to the party. God, I kind of don't feel like doing the sex scene tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. So, Shamar, I want you to accompany me back to the party. Your wish is my command. As hosts, we've probably already been away too long. Yes, we should make another appearance before the night concludes. So we lit a lantern with Shamar, yay! But this was a welcome distraction. It's everything else that's a distraction. This was a welcome taste of what's to come. No, this is a distraction, unfortunately. The rest of this is our lives. Even better. As you step outside, Gladys meets you by the door. So, how did tonight's festival stack up to past ones? Honestly, Your Grace, the others couldn't hold a candle to tonight. Pun minorly intended. Now, if you don't mind releasing me from my duties for just a few moments, I have my own wishes to make. Well, but yes, go! What the hell, woman? Consider yourself released. Soon the last lanterns are released to the sky, and your festival begins to wind down. As your guests begin to leave, you suddenly see Maxwell dash toward you across the bridge. Kira, there you are! Okay, well at least it's like happy news. Is something wrong? Please tell me you didn't break anything. I was on my least destructive behavior tonight. You're welcome. Whew. It's about our plans. I finalized them this morning. Oh shit, what plans? Okay, apparently I'm not supposed to know this. We are throwing your bachelorette party in Vegas! Oh my god. Oh my god, are they gonna take me to see strippers, y'all? Because I feel like that's gotta be on the agenda. If you're taking me to Vegas, there's gotta be strippers. Oh dear. No, because this is rated T for teen. I know better. So, what does Maxwell have in store for your bachelorette party in Las Vegas? Find out in the next chapter, which will be fun because I've been to Vegas a few times. It's a good time. It's a good time. There were no strippers when I went to Vegas because I went with my mother, and that would have been a little weird. This is not to say I have not seen male strippers, because in fact I have. But so yeah, I will be back, barring, me succumbing to whatever crud feels like it's maybe getting better. Although, the Sudafed is 24 hours, so that's why. But yeah, barring, incapacitation, I will be back here on Monday with our Vegas adventures. So same time, same place. Twitch.tv/aromanticace at 7 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, it'll be a good time. We will pretend that this book didn't just gloss over how abuse works, and yeah, probably get into some sort of trouble. I'm not sure what. Is Shamar coming on our bachelorette party? Because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose, but also, like, what else are we going to do with him? It's a romance. He's kind of got to be there all the time. That's kind of one of the rules. Romance doesn't have a ton of rules, but it has some really basic ones, and then, the only hard and fast rule really is the happy ever after. But, yeah. So, anyway, we'll, yeah, I will bid you all a good weekend, and till then, catch you later.